Watch the ride.
Hey everybody, hope you're all doing alright out there, and look at this weather. It's amazing. The XJ6 is back on the road. If you've not watched my series of videos doing maintenance to this, I have now put it through its MOT and it passed its MOT no problems. We need to scrub the tyres in more. I did actually make a video riding this after it passed its MOT, and unfortunately I recorded that as a time lapse, and then people said, well, put it up as a time lapse. It was 4:3 and zoomed, it didn't work. But yeah, the bike is back on the road. It's feeling great. As I say, tyres need scrubbing in. We've got a new clutch cable that and I'm getting used to, because the biting point has changed. Its position is quite a bit. It's a little beetle. Come on, man. You don't want to come with me, trust me. Yeah, Dibby's ready. Let's go. Legal. So yes, now the XJ6 back together. It's got a new clutch cable and a new clutch plates and new tyres. This really feels like a new bike, and I actually need to kind of get used to it again, because as I said, the biting point's not quite where it was. It just doesn't feel quite the same. It feels great, but it feels kind of like a lot newer and smoother. Whereas before it was a little clunky, but I kind of knew the clunks. This is a 60. 45, 46, they're going crazy. 47, my God, we might actually get within 10 miles an hour of the speed limit. There we go, there's the speed limit. Christ's sake. Okay, converging speed. Too high. Oh! God, this is just... People. Right, you can go past. Just go past them. You're not going down there, so don't indicate right. You need to fucking move. Now we're doing 34 and a 60. Yeah, I'm going to overtake you as soon as I get this bloody gap. I think they need to call this Miss Daisy Road. Oh, remember the tyres are relatively new. Christ. You got to get used to, well, I say I've got to get used to riding this sort of bike again, because I've been riding my DR for ages and it's so different. And it's fine if I'm jumping between one and the other, but yeah, going from DRZ only for a month or so, maybe I was longer than that, wasn't it? And then straight into the XJ6. It's very different. Obviously you're going from a single cylinder to inline 4, different seat position, very different weight of the bike, very different brakes. Like, this has got some. And if you think the XJ6 brakes are crap, yeah, they are compared to some things, but you compare them to the DR and you're like, alright, fair enough. Clean things up round here, or is it still bumpy as hell? Yeah, it's still pretty bumpy. And I'm sure the question of scrubbing tyres is going to come up. I'm not going to go into the whole debate of all the different, arguments about whether it's scrubbing them or heat cycles or what. The way you do it is this: you put them on the bike and you start riding, and you just don't push it too much for the first 100 miles or so. Progressively increase how much you're leaning, and yeah, don't push it in the wet, because they'll be slippier. If it's nice and dry like this, and it's a great day to get them scrubbed in, because they're going to have so much more grip. Up and over, wee! Yes! Straight into a village. That's the problem with that corner. It feels great, and then you're like, oh. Well, the gravel patches down here are brutal. It's obviously where it's been flooded for months. It's still not got swept off. And normally there's a little patch of gravel there, not like an inch thick bed. Sorry, bug. You can try and headbutt me, but I think I won. And you can see where it's been flooded back there, come back across the road here, come back across the road here, run down this bit. Man, didn't it rain? It just rained for like 3 months. Still trying to work out what the safest line for this corner is. You go super wide to see round it, but it puts you over there. I just realised I'm probably not that far from J&S and I need to pick up my new boots. I've been nursing these old boots to get as many extra sort of weeks out of them as I possibly could. I've had a wet toe for quite a while, but maybe it's time to grab a new set. I know what I want, I basically want the same thing. These have lasted absolutely great and were dirt cheap, so I will do that. Now the question is, how do you get for J&S from here? I think I found a way. It's up here, it is. Oh, it feels right. It feels right. Someone who knows the area is going, you're so wrong. You are so wrong. Ah, skeet, skeet, motherfucker. Ah, skeet, skeet, yeah, yeah. Okay, now I'm not so sure. Come on, I'm not putting my feet down. You better get moving. Thank you. I know my destination is on the right, thank you very much. What are you doing in the middle of the car park? Do you want to go somewhere? Well, that was a total waste of time. J&S had the boots I wanted in stock, in my size, for the left foot. They did not have the right one, because they've managed to sell 2 different size boots to one person, so they've got like 2 lefts and 3 rights, and not the one that I need. Top marks, J&S, top marks. And they had another set of boots which are very similar, which I didn't mind, but they were 50 quid more. I'm like, no, I'm not paying 50 quid more just for them to look slightly different. Do one. These tyres are feeling good, I'll tell you that. So that's good. At least the shoes on the bike are doing well. The shoes on my feet, not so much. I'll order them online, it's fine. Where does this go? Does it go somewhere? Does it go anywhere? This is Fort Pembroke. Well, I've never ever ridden on this road. Can I get out the other end? I don't know. So there you go. Not everything went exactly to plan, but I had a good little ride. I take it you can't get out this way. I take it you're not supposed to get out this way. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new here. You can support me on Patreon or YouTube membership now. Either is fine. If she fits. If she fits, she sits. Does she fits? That's my foot. Divvy, can you do this? Divvy, can you actually? You can! Ha! Go you, Divvy. Oh dear, sorry, yeah, you can join my Patreon. You can also support me on YouTube memberships. And with that, you get early access to videos. You can also get into my Discord now. And if you go into my Discord, you can go into the Patreon uploads and see all the Patreon exclusives. By the time you see this video, I'm going to have a video explaining how all of it works. So check it out. Until then, bye-bye.